Hey guys, SeaJay here, and today I am going to show you. Let me show you what I'm going to show you how to make. Well, tonight we tonight today we are going to see how to make one of these. This is a spawner, and I built it with the use of spawners. So this video is only good if you have use of spawners on a Minecraft server. Or, I mean, if you have four spawners right next to each other, then you could use that too. But I don't think those spawn normally. So, what we have is we have a spawner in each side. There's a spawner here, there, there, and there. And what happens is you're standing in the middle and you're activating all the spawners at the same time. And two spawners get pushed into these holes and they go all the way up. And these two spawners go into this hole and it goes all the way up. And then they feed into the middle where they all fall down here. And it takes about, I don't know how long it takes to make. We made it in a few days, but I don't think it'll take long now that I know what I'm doing. Alright, so basically, this spawner acts very fast, as you can see right here, because there are four spawners spawning at a rate of many at a time. I will soon. So basically, yeah, this is really good. And we have a storage area over here that we never finished because we don't need to. And yeah, so let's get down to business. I think it's on this one. Yeah. Alright, so I already made a hole. What you want to do is you want to dig a hole down. I made a 5x5 hole down. And when I got down here, I made it 7x7, the last 4 layers. So we have this hole right here. And now you want to pick the spots, which would be right in the middle. Spots we are digging is right in the middle of these. And you only need one layer in between. So once you get in here, you can automatically go over 3 layers. And on this side, you go over again. And then you just want to make it 7x7. So I will fast forward the video right now. Alright, I'm back. And as you can see, we now have, oh, I lied before, we want a 7x8 room and you want it to be 5 high. So the mob spawner can go in the middle and the mobs can flow underneath of it. Right now I only have pig spawners because I don't have MC Edit open. And yeah, I don't have MC Edit open. So, what you're going to want to do is you want to have a 7x7 area for the mobs to spawn. And then you want them to be pushed with water into this tube. And then you want another tube feeding into this tube. So you have essentially 2 tubes feeding into 1 tube. And this is going to happen on both sides. We're going to have it same on both sides. And then when they're in that tube, you want them to flow in the middle a little bit more. Go to a graduation party. But so what you want to do is you pick which way they're flowing. In this case, it's flowing that way, and that was actually perfect. So 7x7 is the one you want to do. And we have the water, not what we want. That glitched out. Alright, but we have the water flowing so that when the water is placed right there, the mobs can fall down, go down here, and once they get down here, we want them to flow towards the middle, I believe is right here. Perfect. Almost perfect. No, that's perfect. Alright. So, we are going to just dig straight up right here. And next to a creeper, that scared the crap out of me. Alright, let's just put this on peaceful so the mobs despawn. And now we want to do the exact same thing on the other side, because they're going to come to the other side. And it should drop us right there. And we want to do the exact same thing. So we're just going to go like this. And this should be right there. Now, we want to place these actually, just for the sake of it, we're going to make them out of glass. This is how I wanted to do it when we first made this project. But we had already let the monsters start spawning, and it was too late. But anyways, so we have this, and they're going to go upside. So now you can see when the monsters are spawning, and we want to come all the way up here, and we want to grab a sign. Now you probably know this from other basic spawners, that when the water flows from there down here, we want to put a sign down. But we want to put a sign down. Doesn't work because I don't know why. Oh, here we go. Place a sign there, place water there, and a sign here. So I don't know why there's still water there. Shouldn't be. All right, so we have water here now. And this actually should be back one, so that it's flowing. Like that. So now when the water pushes the mobs, they fall, and they'll just be automatically pushed this way and here. And now since mobs automatically float upwards in water, we want to just go up, and we want to place the, oh yeah, that was right. We just want to place signs going up. You could do this on the other side, but I put them on the glass. Like so. And you want to do it on both sides. I wonder how close we are. Not close at all. All right, we'll just do signs then. All right, so now that we're out, we're going to place that there, and we want a sign there for the water to flow. So we'll just come down here, placing all the water, and we'll fly back up. All right, so what we want is for the mobs to be pushed. So we have to go like this, and we want to restrict it so it doesn't fall down. That's the middle. And we're going to want both tubes to end right in the middle, which would be right here. And we want it to look like that. So now that only one side is done, which I forgot about the other side, but now that this is working, should work how it is, we can test. So we will place a sign there, and these all come around here. So we'll place water bucket, and if it comes to the middle, oh, it does come to the middle. So we just have to place a sign there, and it will glitch. I don't know what's happening, but my computer's just glitching out. And we'll place another one there. So now what we have is the mobs come up, and they just get pushed to the middle, and they are going to fall down here. I don't know how far that is. We can test later. So there's that. Now you can see when they're going up, and we just want to do the exact same thing on the other side. So we place the water bucket there, sign there, break that block, place a water bucket there. We want to place a sign here. Still don't know what's causing the water to not flow normally. But we'll place that there again, and we just want to go back up here. Alright, so I wish there was an easier way to place signs, but there isn't. It just takes so long. Well, we are almost done placing the signs. We just have to go back down and place the water. Alright, so that's it for the signs, and now we place the water. All the way down, so that we look like this. And the monsters will flow up here and into this, and then they'll fall down the hole. When we were making this, I forgot to cover the top, so the monsters fell out. We don't want that. We want them to flow smoothly. Back again. I keep having to leave for some reason, but I'm going to finish this video, hopefully this time. Alright, so at this point, the mobs have come up the chute. Mobs have come up the chute. They have fallen into, oops. Mobs have come up the chute. They now have a hole to fall down. And, yeah. Alright, so now mobs are landing right here. And, now we have to test to see what this is. This is 33. And at the top over here, they are falling from 56. So this is actually the spot where they're going to land and they're going to fall and hurt themselves. So what we want to do is we want to take an enchantment table and we want to place it down right there. Now, since the enchantment table is all the way down here, we're going to have to drop down a few layers. We're going to drop down 2 layers actually. I don't know. Probably should have thought this through earlier, but that's alright. So we're here, and we want to go down 1 more, so we're standing right here with half slabs around this. So this is our final step, and it will look like this at the end. So we can just move all this down 1, and same over here. Now grab any half slab of your liking. We're going to use this one for the time being. So it's going to look like this. Now, to make the drop more accurate, you're going to want to make a tube for the mobs to fall down, like so. So let's just make a tube all the way down to about, no, it's too much, so about right there. So if we are standing right here, and there's, we'll do the testings after this. We'll see if we can get hurt, or if they just shoot right into the wall. So we'll come up, and we'll place this, and now we're going down. And back up 1 more time. So we now have mobs that come up and fall down into the tube. So if we're standing here, it looks like they'll be able to hit us, but let's just make sure. We don't want to make any false accusations and then have it be all messed up. Oh. So it seems to be good. Now, to make it so this enchantment table can actually work, we're going to want to place bookshelves all around it. So they'll go like this. And this will make it, I think we should have gone down 1 more. Well, we will see. well, we should have gone down another one. So let's just go down one more. Well, let's see. This is what trial and error is for. I mean, if you're underguessing it, then you just have to break another layer. If you overguess it, then you just have to place another layer. It all ends up working out. So we can go like this. We have something like this. And now we want to place these all around here. That seems better. That seems much better. All right, so now you want to have the bookshelves around it. Probably shouldn't have gotten rid of them, but we did. So we can just place these all around it. So we now have a working enchantment table. And it should be level 30 because, let's see, 3, 4, 12, and then you gotta break one. So we can enter. We come up and we can hit them. I don't really like how this is, so we're gonna place a half slab down. And so it's gonna be like that. So it's like this. This is it. This is how it is. So now we have an area, and we have to place those around. And we want to place half slabs all the way around. And it's very small. And to make it less small, all you have to do is make the area bigger in which you have this in. So in my one on Lightcraft, we have a 9 by 9, maybe an 11 by 11. It was 11 by 11 we had. So we had an 11 by 11. And now to make this work, in each of these, since this are 7, let me just test this out. Yeah, all right. So it doesn't work out. And because of the way we made this, we have to place signs. This is, again, if you have a smaller area, you'll have something like this. So they just get pushed right in. And now we can test it by just having them fall. And then they would come up here, and then they'd get pushed slowly up and down here. So we get to the top, and then get pushed, and then by this point, they would just fall. But what I just realized, which I should have realized this earlier, we actually need it to look like something like this. Again, with the water glitch. There we go. So now it will do full damage just the way we want it to. And we have an open area. And from there, you would copy it into each one, but we're not going to do that for time's sake. And now we'll come over here, and if this was a skeleton spawner, let's say it was a skeleton spawner, let's get in, and we will spawn skeletons that despawn. Here we will just spawn some skeletons, and yeah. So we'll spawn some skeletons, and we will watch them flow up this tube. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3, and they're just flowing up, and we'll see if it works, which it should work perfectly fine. And it should also be one-hit kills. So now we just come down, and we just have to wait. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Impatient me. Just likes to see where they are. Let's just push you down the hole. Alright, so now the skeleton has fallen down the hole, and we will come down. And they're all here. And they got one hit, one hit, one hit, one hit. As you can see, they're all one-hit kills. And having 4 on each one of these is a very fast and efficient way of doing it. And also, if you like to, I can get in. If you're in here and you have access to more monster spawners, you can actually place that much. You could place actually this many in each one, but this one might be a little overkill. But you could have at least 3 in each one, or at most 3 in each one, and it would increase the spawning very much. So now, so you see that it actually works, and it's not just me placing mobs. We will go on to Laddicraft, which is the server we have it on, and we type home spawner, which is where I have it, and here's our spawner. And as you can see, it looks the same, other than this. It looks the same. Made it a little different, but it's basically the same. So we just wait, and I'll come back when. Alright, so now we have more mobs, and we will see how fast they can get our level up. So we started at 33, and we are now at 35 almost. Oh, there we go. We're at 35. And let's see, in about I don't know, there's like about 2-minute period, we had about 14 mobs fall down the hole. And we now have enough to repair my magic boots. But they're only named magic boots because I couldn't repair them without naming them. So as you can see here, we have, well, you can't see this because I don't have any way of looking at it without opening it up. But we have up there, we have 2 mob spawners in one room, and in each of the other 3 rooms, we have 1 mob spawner. So in the mob spawner rooms, we have 5 in total, and right here, each of them is activated, so they just go up and fall, and bam, we have that. So if you like this video and you want to see how we made our other mob spawner, and you want to see how we make our new and improved mob spawner, which you can see right, you can see it in that bottom corner where that golden thing is. You can see it right there. Excuse me. That is going to be a mob spawner. It's going to be a very big mob spawner. It's going to be purely darkness spawning, and it's going to go very far down. It's an 80 by 80 hole. That's going all the way down to bedrock, so it's going to take forever. And we have to do it by hand because we don't have where let it. So, yeah. So thanks for watching, and if you want to see how we make these other spawners, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find it again. Goodbye.